Did you know that the secret to attracting everything you desire might be as simple as pretending to be? Sounds absurd, right? But what if I told you that by acting as if you've already achieved your goals, you activate a powerful force within you? That's exactly what the law of attraction teaches. The problem is, most people never learn how to use this concept the right way, and they end up sabotaging their own chances of transformation. The truth is, your brain doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined, and that's where the magic lies. When you act as if you already are who you want to become, you send a clear signal to the universe: I'm ready for this. It's like a magnet that pulls the right circumstances, the right people, and the right opportunities toward you. And the most amazing part? It works, even if you don't fully believe it yet. It's like flipping a switch that changes the game entirely. But hold on, this isn't about pretending without purpose. It's a method that requires intention, consistency, and alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, with practical examples and inspiring stories that will open your mind to what's truly possible. Ready to discover how this technique can transform your life? You may have heard of acting as if. It's a fascinating idea that seems simple, but holds incredible power. The foundation lies in the law of attraction. When you behave as if you already are the person you aspire to be, you start aligning your energy with your desires. It's like stepping into a role. You know that feeling when you truly believe and act like you're prosperous, confident, or successful. The universe responds to that vibration. It's not magic, it's energy science. Think of it as a shortcut to attracting what you want. When I first started applying this, it felt a little weird. I imagined what life would be like if I had already achieved one of my goals, like living more abundantly. I asked myself, if I were already that person, how would I act in my daily life? That's when I started changing small things: how I spoke, how I dressed, even how I prioritized my time. And guess what? Slowly, my reality began to reflect this new energy. What's even more interesting is that this concept isn't new. It appears in many teachings, including the books of Louise Hay. When you act as if, you're reprogramming your mind and vibrating at the frequency that attracts what you want. But it's not just about faking it on the outside, it activates a real energy inside you. And that energy brings your desires to life. When you pretend to be, something incredible happens. Your mind begins to believe in the reality you're creating. It's as if you're telling the universe, I'm ready for this. That internal shift activates a powerful energy that draws in situations, people, and opportunities that match your desires. Have you noticed how actors immerse themselves in roles so deeply that it feels real? The same principle applies here. The difference is, in your case, the role is your ideal self. I remember the first time I consciously tested this. I wanted to become more confident in public speaking. So I started acting like I already was that confident person. Before every presentation, I'd look in the mirror, take a deep breath, and say, I am an incredible communicator. Over time, that energy became so natural that people around me began to notice, and even compliment, my confidence. It's as if my new posture had magnetized those perceptions. This process works because the brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined. It simply responds to the energy you emit. When you act like you already are who you want to be, your subconscious accepts that as truth. And that's when the magic happens. Your thoughts, actions, and even your environment start to align. But for this to truly work, all parts of your being need to be aligned. If there's one thing I've learned from the law of attraction, it's that pretending on the surface isn't enough. To attract what you desire, it's essential to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the person you want to become. Think of it like an orchestra. Every instrument must play the same tune for the result to be harmonious. There's no point in repeating positive affirmations if your emotions are stuck in fear or if your actions contradict your goals. For example, if you want to attract prosperity, start by aligning your thoughts. Instead of thinking, I never have enough money, switch to, money flows to me consistently and abundantly. Then, connect that to your emotions, feel the joy and security of already being financially stable. Finally, adjust your actions. Stop spending impulsively or avoiding opportunities, and start making decisions that reflect a prosperous mindset. This alignment isn't something you have to get perfect on day one. It's a daily practice, like going to the gym. Each time you do it, you strengthen the habit of being in harmony with your desires. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Putting the concept of acting as if into practice doesn't have to be complicated. One of the simplest ways is to adjust your body language. If you want to be more confident, start walking with your back straight, head held high, and purposeful steps. It's amazing how something so basic can shift how you feel and how others perceive you. Next time you walk into a room, try it and notice the energy shift. It's like you're already showing the world who you want to be. Another practical way is to create small rituals that reflect your ideal self. Want to attract prosperity? Organize your wallet and treat your money with care. Want to be more disciplined? Set a fixed schedule for your key tasks. These small daily adjustments create a powerful cumulative effect. Also, never underestimate the power of words. Start using affirmations that reflect the person you want to become. For example, I am a capable person, or I am worthy of all good things. Repeating these phrases with intention helps solidify your inner transformation. Why does this work so well? It has everything to do with how your brain interprets reality. The human brain is an incredible machine, but it can't fully distinguish between real and imagined experiences. With vivid imagery and strong emotion, you can literally trick your mind into believing something is already happening. That's why practices like visualization and acting as if have such a deep impact. Your brain starts adjusting its emotional and behavioral responses to match the reality you're projecting. Want an example? Think about how you feel during an emotional movie. Even though you know it's fiction, your body reacts as if it's real. Your heart races, you cry, or you laugh. That's because the brain processes those images and sounds almost the same way it does with real-life experiences. Now imagine applying that principle to your own life, mentally creating the success, prosperity, or happiness you desire. Isn't that incredible? And the most powerful part, when you combine that mental visualization with real-world action, the impact multiplies. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil and then watering it. Reprogramming your subconscious is one of the most powerful secrets to life transformation, and acting as if is a key tool in that process. The subconscious is like a computer running in the background, influencing every decision and behavior without you realizing it. When you act as if you're already the person you want to be, you begin rewriting the programs that shape your reality. It's like updating your mental operating system, removing limiting beliefs and installing new possibilities. Point 1 technique I use often is intentional repetition. For instance, if I want to boost my self-confidence, I create a vivid mental scenario. I imagine myself speaking clearly in a meeting, being heard and admired. Then I replay that image every day, like a movie in my mind. The subconscious learns through repetition and starts accepting that image as the new truth. Your external environment also plays a crucial role. Surrounding yourself with stimuli that reinforce your new identity, like books, music, or even visual objects, helps solidify the shift. Want to feel more prosperous? Change your phone wallpaper to an image that symbolizes abundance. These small details act as constant reminders to your subconscious of who you are becoming, and as you change, you'll start to notice your actions aligning and manifesting your goals. When your behavior is in sync with your intentions, something almost magical happens. Your actions begin to shape the reality you want. That's because the universe doesn't just respond to what you think or feel, it responds to what you do, think about it. What's the point of believing you deserve prosperity if, in practice, you keep acting in ways that contradict it, like avoiding opportunities or spending recklessly? True transformation comes from alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. That's what turns dreams into real, tangible results. So now, tell me, what's stopping you from starting today?